clearing up out here. I'm heading to Hillsboro, Oregon, and I'm going to be going to Oak Street Auto Care. Also, it's my birthday today. I'm 63. Was born on the same exact day and year as Billy Idol, rock star. With a rebel yell!
Take the next left onto Northwest Connell Avenue. Continue on Northwest Connell Avenue for 1 mile. In 1,000 feet, turn right onto West Main Street.
Getting close.
Take the next right onto West Main Street, then turn left onto Southwest Dennis Avenue. Take the next left onto Southwest Dennis Avenue.
Whoa.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Southwest Oak Street.
Almost missed it. Seems like I was just out here working. I was at Air Gas. Okay, what do we got here? This is Baseline. Oak Street's the next one. We're getting close. I know there's clouds and stuff, but man, it's kind of bright today.
Take the next left onto Southwest Oak Street. In 800 feet, turn left. Take the next left, then your destination will be on the right.
Well, that was kind of confusing. It's kind of tucked away on a, it's not even on a street actually, it's sort of in a little center. But anyway, I arrived, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to him. Hi there.
How are you?
Are you the boss?
I'm the boss.
Can you tell what I do for a living?
You're the painter. I figured it all out when you pulled in.
Yeah. So are these the windows here?
Those are the windows.
Alrighty. You just want something holiday?
Christmassy, yep.
Do you want to say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, or do you care if there's lettering or?
Merry Christmas would be great, something like that.
Okay.
And I went by Air Gas. I like your big Santa.
Oh, cool.
The big red thing.
You like that?
That looks good. So you can do something like that. Whatever you can do.
Well, maybe we'll do a snowman with a wrench.
Cool.
You want to do something different than them?
All right.
Okay, I'll go ahead and get started. It's nice. You're covered. And the weather's not so bad.
Not too bad today. A little cold, but not too bad.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sometimes if it's something I'm really familiar with, I use the big 7-inch roller. This is just a single coat of white, and I'll do 2 coats of white on Frosty, but yeah, I just laying them out here, and I'm gonna have him with a big old wrench in his hand. So I just block it in with this, like so. I'll probably give him 3 fingers like Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse hands. 1, 2, 3. And then suggest the palm. Put the wrench here. I wish the open side was a little farther that way, but that's alright. It'll be fine. Actually, I could probably put the top of the wrench down here. Looks like a lollipop. Alright, there's my main design. This is actually the perfect job. It's got this wonderful overhang, and it's kind of off the street, so for recording and taping it's fine because there's not a lot of super loud traffic. The weather is nice. Look, you can even see the moon. But not that it matters because we have the overhang. The people are really nice. He said, do whatever I want. And it's my birthday. What could be better than that? Okay, I wanted to show you how I do trees. I have a couple different ways I do trees, and I have videos on it too. But I'm going to show you right here, right now, the both ways together. So there's 2 different ways you can approach it. You can take your 4-inch roller, and you can just like go in and basically just put it on the window. Don't worry about the edge so much. And you can come down here a little also, like that. You can do it like that, or you can take your 2-inch foam, and you can actually be a little bit more careful around the edges and stuff, and go like this. And I usually just do 1 coat too. So we can do it this way or that way. And then of course I come back and do highlights and shadows too, and I'll show you that in a second. But so you do a bunch of trees like this really fast, big ones. This method is better if you're doing a lot of big stuff. like a big tree like this big. And then you just go in with your razor and you trim it. Usually it's good to wait till it's a little more dry because it gets all messy. But you can do it wet if you want to. So these are the 2 ways I do it. Okay, next what I want to do is I want to create a peppermint blend. So sometimes what I do is I use the top of my storage tray things, and I use them to make blends and things that I may not want to store. I probably should keep it though. I'll probably use it again really soon. But I could just store the roller in the thing, but I don't have to make a tray for it. But alright, so I'm going to take this and add some white. So, get another 7-inch roller, like that. And then I think I'm gonna, instead of white, I'm gonna use the fuchsia color. I'm gonna look around for it. Here we go. Oh, that's not it. That's red. And I bought some fuchsia. I got a brand new fuchsia somewhere. What did I do with it? Ah, there it is. I got a brand new one. This is that forward fuchsia. Promar 200. Just got this the other day. Because what I want to do, you know, first, before I even do that though, I'm going to put a little banner behind it. So I guess I kind of got ahead of myself. I could have done it directly on the glass and done a couple coats, but when you do a good solid coat of white behind it, makes it stand out more. But maybe I'll take my blow dryer on this just for demonstration purposes. I can dry it really quick, just so I can show you the peppermint blend. I'll put the paint on really thin too, so it dries quick. Like so. And this is where we're going to write Merry Christmas. Okay. We'll let that dry for a second. Now, put this in. Can't find my opener, but I have this. I took one and put a hole in it. I talk about that in another tutorial with tips, but it's a good little tip. If you haven't seen the other video, you just take one of these dealies, can openers, cut the end, drill a hole, and put it on your key ring. Works good. Oh, that's a luscious color. Peppermint blend. And you don't want this side too dark because I'm going to go vertically with it, and you want the letters to be able to stand out. So you just want it to be more subtle, the color here. If I was going this way, all the way along the top, it could be really dark. But because I'm going horizontally, I mean vertically, I want to keep it light so the black letters stand out against it. Okay, I'm going to take the blow dryer. Okay, what I'm going to do next is I want to make up a really light sort of yellow-green, just super light. And why I'm doing that is I want it to be really opaque because I'm going to letter right on the glass. And I'm just going to mix up the colors. So a really nice green. Kind of a pretty light green. I'll put a little bit more white. So I want it to cover good. There we go. Then I'm going to take some water because I want it thin. And then I'm going to get me some brushes. Let me grab my brushes. I'm going to grab one of these. I think this is a 1/4 inch, a 3/8, or a 1/2 inch flat and I'm going to letter directly on the window. Okay, so I'm going to take this green. It might take a couple coats, but I'm going to go for it. I'm trying to reach around the camera. I don't know if my arms are going to be in the way in the video. We'll definitely take a second coat. Probably what would be good for this is some of that Nova color, or even the patio paint, or even run an aqua coat in a color. So I decided to do this while I'm waiting for this thing up here to dry with the peppermint blend. Yeah, this will definitely need a second coat, but I'm pretty fast at lettering, so second coat probably take about 2 or 3 minutes. So I redid this tree. I made it taller to kind of match with this here. Doing splashes, it's all about changing things and adjusting things to make things fit right. It's like a big puzzle. Or you can draw it all out, every inch of it too, but then it becomes more of a mural or a sign. But yeah, that's the thing about splashes. It's all fluid. And glass is the most forgiving canvas you can have. Okay, I'm going to get back to this peppermint blend. And I actually have a video on this too. It's one of my first tutorials. But remember, you want to keep this part light because you want the black lettering to show up over it. And I like to start where the mullion is and come out if you're doing a vertical blend. And you just make sure it blends good, like so. Gives it a Christmassy feel. And you can put colored letters over it, but I just like to do black. It stands out good. But you can see how fast this is. And you just go past, let that dry, and then paint is really thick and wet. It might be because the roller wasn't wrung out all the way. But as long as it doesn't drip. usually it goes faster, but this is wet and I want to make sure it gets thinned out a little so it'll have time to dry. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the second coat on Frosty. He's good and dry. So I'm going to continue to use the 7-inch roller. Now sometimes I paint over everything. I usually paint over everything. Cover the searching lines, but they're really clean, so I'm going to leave them and just paint the colors over that. I might have to do two coats of the color over his overalls and his hat and the nose, but for now I'm just going to do the white. But I could cover over the whole thing too, because there's probably time for everything else to dry. But just in case, I'm just going to paint over the white part. Make some dark blue for his jumpsuit or overalls or whatever it is called. I want to add just a little bit of white to this. Okay. There we go. I like that. Sometimes it's better just to get a new foam brush instead of the one you're mixing with, because it has different colors down in it and it creates streaks. So I'm gonna just take a fresh brush. This will definitely take a couple coats. And it's a pretty big area, so it'd be good to do it with a roller, except I probably won't use this color again in a roller. So I'm just going to do it with the brush. Takes a little longer, but I don't want rollers of every single color as I use. It takes up too much room. So the first coat, you can put it on pretty thin, so it'll dry. Yeah, this is the color I was looking for sure. Kind of a grayed down blue. This little peppermint blend has been sitting there for quite a while and it still looks really wet. So my leaf blower kind of ran out of power, so I brought the power charger and I'm charging it inside. But I still got lots to do. I can put the highlight on the trees, do the second coat on this, and then trim that. And then second coat of blue on Frosty, second coat of the orange, and the highlights and the shadows. So I guess I still got a lot to do. This down here is pretty much done. I really like how this came out. So pretty. I'm starting to incorporate the purple because it seemed like people really liked the purple from that one video I did. So it's moving along nicely. I don't usually spend that much time on lettering like that, but it's my birthday. I don't have any other jobs today, and I just wanted to do something pretty and practice my lettering a little, my fancy lettering. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with the blue on him now. He's ready. Okay. Actually, before I do the blue, I think I'm going to do the second coat of the orange and the dark blue on his jumpsuit. So I'll do that. Lickety split. It's good to use thin coats.
Have a nice Christmas.
All right, you too. Well, we're gonna do the dark blue, that's right. Okay. I mixed this blue up special for his suit. All right. It goes on really nice when you do the second coat. And the first coat's a dry. So I didn't really need to do 2 coats of white on the clothing and the nose and stuff. And it looks like the searching lines are getting all covered up anyway. And I'm going to come back with the highlights, shadows, black, all that anyway, so. I just get into the habit of covering everything with the second coat of white, but you really don't have to in a lot of cases. But this is going on good. It's because it's got the white in it too. You know, I added a little bit of white to the color. I don't always need my colors to be like super bright, all of them. It doesn't have to be like a super bright blue. And that's actually how a lot of the Disney stuff looks too. The colors are muted. Some of them are grayed down. It gives it a authenticity, kind of, a little bit more realistic. Not to say that day glow colors aren't fun too. They're more graphic and they're definitely eye-catching. Okay, now I can do the blue. I need some tissue. This is my original standard snowman that I started doing years and years ago. All right, he's cute. Okay. Maybe I'll use this color for the highlights on the trees too. That's a little bit light. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, I like this color. I think that really works. Looks better than the last time I did the trees. Just a second. I should wait till it goes by before I speak. Anyway, so I added some black to this dark blue for his outfit, and I'm going to go ahead and do the shadow now for that. And I added a little bit of teal to this color and came up with the highlight here. What's happening?
Did you ever paint it?
I used to paint Burgerville, yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't been painted. Last year it wasn't painted. We would always like.
What do you think of it?
Love it. I know both my kids were so sad last year it wasn't painted.
Yeah, they stopped painting it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
They quit.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it's their loss.
I know they would do like the whole fall one and then.
But I don't mind. I got people waiting in line.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially during the holidays.
Yeah. Kim, no.
Yeah, I make videos too. I teach on YouTube.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I am like very talented at a lot of things, but painting is not one of them or drawing. Come on.
He just wants to get in that paint, huh? You want to get in there and paint with me? Here, you can do a little bit. Come here. Come here.
Okay,
Let's go over here. Here, take the brush. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
No, other one. This one.
Right-handed? Okay, take the brush, and what I want you to do is go right here and just push it down like that, okay?
You have to have power.
Okay, go for it. All right.
Yay!
Now it's good. Look, he has a little highlight on his arm.
You do a good job.
See? Look what you did.
What do you say?
Pretty cool, huh?
Why are you being so shy? Look how good he is. Wow.
Yeah. See, that adds to it. You put a little highlight on his arm. So if you come by her again, you'll see what you did.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a future window painter.
What do you think? Huh? I'm gonna catch it all over you. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you later.
Bye. It looks cute.
All right. You want a card for my channel?
Sure.
Can I use them on the channel? Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
All right. I don't usually ask people, but if it's with kids, it's good to ask. But yeah, it's a pretty rated G channel.
That's nice.
I just teach the window painting.
Where will you paint next?
What's that?
Where will you paint next?
But yeah, I'll give you a card. There you go. But yeah, if you just go to YouTube and type in Scot Campbell, Scot with one T,
Okay.
and Campbell like soup.
Okay. Nice.
And
That was fun to watch. All right. Well, thank you.
all right, we'll see ya.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay. I'm still using that Deco Art patio paint, the wrought iron black. Should last me a while. I'm all done here at Oak Street Auto Care in Hillsboro, and it came out really good. And yeah, I charged them $150, but this job probably would run more like $200. But I gave him a little extra. It's my birthday. It's my birthday present to myself, is to not worry about the money and get a little more creative, and which I did with the lettering here. I could have kept it a little more simple and not added all this, but I think it came out good. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. And stay tuned for more. Have a great night, or morning, or whatever, depending on what part of the world you're in. We'll see ya.